Greetings to all Orthodox Christians. Christ is in our midst. This is Joseph from JohnTheHutDweller. And greetings to everybody, heterodox Christians, atheists, Jews, Muslims. This is an icon of the presentation of the Theotokos into the temple, sometimes called the entrance of the Theotokos into the temple. This feast day is the feast day that I was chrismated on. It's a feast day that falls in the middle of the fast of Advent. Now, the reason why I show you this beautiful Russian icon, is that, I'll keep holding up, it's got a lot of weird stuff going on, is that the Proto-Evangelium of James talks a lot about this. Now, while the Proto-Evangelium of James is not, let's just say, canonical, or it's not equal to Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, most of the truth is in there. What do I mean by that? Well, even before this gospel was written, we recognize Mary and her relationship with the temple. Anna and Joachim, these names are produced long before the writing of this, even though the Proto-Evangelium of James is a very ancient work. I mean, trying to say it's from the 3rd or 4th century is just ridiculous. It's from the 2nd century. Now, there are many things that the Orthodox, the Ark of the Covenant, Mary's living in the temple, which is also in the Quran, by the way. It's kind of funny. It was a Methodist preacher that converted to Islam, and he starts talking about Mary. Oh, but the Christians don't know about Mary living in a temple and blah. And yeah, we do. It's just the Protestants cut it off. So the Proto-Evangelium of James, you can read it, and you'll get the truth. But it's not one of those things, and it's kind of good that Protestants can't pick it and say, what about this verse? What about that verse? Because most of the facts are correct in there. And we see that reflected in our icons of the Nativity. Now, I had a Syriac icon of the Nativity that I no longer have. A very beautiful icon, very primitive looking, which I always think it always grabs me. I don't like the new, especially the way Armenians do it, where they almost try to become like the West. But this magnificent icon is a representation of what happened and what the Proto-Evangelium James tries to talk about. If you ever get a chance, read it. It's a very cool story. Joseph actually, when Mary, is it Mary or see, there's a point where the birds in the air stop, everything freezes, and you knew something miraculous is going to happen. There's also a scene where, well, I'm not going to tell you how his hand caught on fire because he put it in a place where it shouldn't be. But an interesting story, and a very interesting looking icon. Peace to all of you. Peace.